guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel, or if it's your first time here, hi, welcome. My name is Maddie. It is nice to meet you. Today I'm going to be doing a holiday look. Everything in this makeup look is going to be drugstore, and so yeah, if you want to see how I created this look, then let's just keep watching. Okay, so everything that I'm going to be putting on my face today is from the drugstore, and it can be found in a drugstore. It's not like a drugstore price that you can only find online. These are strictly products that you can find at the drugstore that you can get your hands on. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to be putting on my face today is the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Face Primer. It just looks like this. And I'm going to put this all over my face. Just get a little bit and dab it on my face. And then I'm going to just gently massage this into my skin. So I'm going to be using the Covergirl Healthy Elixir Foundation. Sometimes I do like a pump and a half because it works better. And then I'm going to take my Eco Tools blending sponge, and I'm going to dab that on my hand and then onto my face. But then I'm just going to blend this into my skin with this sponge. I really do enjoy this sponge. I think it's pretty bouncy and comparable to the actual Beauty Blender, and it saves you a lot of money. I'm wanting to do a Battle of the Sponges video. I have quite a few sponges that I've been testing out, but there are still a few more that I need to get. So anyway, I'm just pouncing this all over my skin. And I'm just going to put a little bit more onto the back of my hand and go over those spots where I do need just a little extra coverage because I have acne or scars peeking through. Just drag it down my neck a little bit and then keep adding where there are some blemishes. Okay, the next product I'm going to be using is concealer, and I'm going to be using the NYX HD Studio Photogenic Concealer, and it just looks like this. I think this is a pretty good concealer. It does give you a nice, I'd say medium coverage. It's definitely not full by any means, but it's not completely transparent either. Like, you're not going to put it on your face and it completely blends away. Or it is one of the best concealers at the drugstore, in my opinion. Okay, and to set that concealer to make sure that it definitely does not budge, I'm going to use the LA Girl Pro Powder High Definition Setting Powder in the shade Banana Yellow. And I'm going to tap a little bit off into the lid of the cap. I'm going to use my Real Techniques setting brush and just dip this into the powder, tapping off the excess and putting underneath my eyes. Okay, after the concealer has been set, I'm going to move on to eyebrows, and today I'm going to use the e.l.f. Ultra Precise Brow Pencil. It just looks like this. I think this brow pencil is very comparable to the Anastasia Brow Wiz. In fact, I actually kind of like this one better, and it's a fraction of the price. But anyway, I'm just going to be filling in my brows. There's nothing special about this. I don't really have brows. I don't like super dramatic brows, and I don't know, I kind of guess I like more feathery brows, but I mean like not super feathery. I just like to fill in my brows because I have none, and with brows I think I look a little more human. Okay, now we're zoomed in so you can see a little bit better what I'm doing. Here we go. So I personally just like to outline my brows first so that I have kind of like a map for where I'm going. So I outline to give the shape that I want, and then I fill in after that. And then to make sure that the brow looks blended in, I'm just going to take the spoolie side and lightly comb through the brow just to make sure that there are like no harsh strokes so that it looks a little more natural. And if there are any bald spots, I just go back in with the pencil and color that in. And then I have one brow, and I do the same exact thing to the other brow, so I'll really speed this part up. Okay, and now my eyebrows are done. They are definitely sisters, not twins. I am not perfect at that by any means, but it's okay. It's okay. You don't have to be perfect. Okay, so the next step is I'm going to take my favorite brow gel in the world, the L'Oreal Brow Stylist Plumper in the shade light to medium. Just looks like this. And I'm going to comb this through my brows to make sure that they stay in place. Now that the brows are done, I'm going to move on to my eyes. This eyeshadow look is going to be really, really simple. The only thing that's going to be hard is kind of the eyeliner, and that's like a maybe kind of thing. But this is going to be a fairly simple eye tutorial, nothing crazy. We're going to focus on like a bold lip and like bronzy skin. So we're going to go in with the Milani eyeshadow primer. Looks like this. And I'm going to put this all over my eyes to prime. Because I do have oily eyelids, I have to do this step. But if you don't have oily eyelids or feel like you don't need to prime, then you don't have to. Or if you want to prime with your concealer, that's okay too. I just find normally that my concealer doesn't work. Unless it's like Tarte Shape Tape, then that stuff works. And you can use any eyeshadow palette that you do have. I'm just going to use this one today, but again, you can use whatever eyeshadow you have because it's a fairly simple look. I'm just going to be using more of the neutral tones in the palette, but I am using the e.l.f. Summer Breeze Matte for Matte eyeshadow palette, and I'm going to go into this shade right here to prime my eyes. Or sorry, to set the primer on my eyes. And I'm just going to take the shade and put it all over my lid and underneath my eyebrow as well because I took the primer up that high. Now we're zoomed in just a little bit more so you can see a little bit better what I'm doing. So then I'm going to take this shade in the palette and I'm going to run this all through my crease to define the eyelid just a little bit. And go into the shade right here. And I'm going to run this through my crease as well. And focusing it a little bit lower than the first shade that we put on. Again, this eye look is super easy. Just your like traditional neutral eye that. Okay, now I'm going to pop into the first shade again to put this on the inner portion of the eyelid just lightly so it lightens up the inner corner and the lid a little bit. And now I'm going to take some of the this shade and this shade just a little bit mixed together and then run it back through my crease. Okay, I don't want a super dark smoky eye or anything, so I'm gonna avoid the black in the palette, but I'm going to take this brown right here with a light hand and focus this on the outer corners of the eye. Just lightly dusting this color on the outer corners to add a little bit more definition, to smoke it out just a tiny bit. Going to move on to eyeliner, and I'm going to be taking this NYX liquid crystal liner. It just looks like this, and I'm going to try to create a wing with this. I don't know if you can see it already, but it looked really cool. Okay, here goes the wing. So I don't know if you can tell. No? You see it? Okay, so I'm just going to do the exact same thing to the other eye. Okay, so the glitter is on. I don't know if you can see it. Yes, it's there. It's there. Alright, so now that the glitter liner is on, I'm going to go back into the palette and take this shade right here and dust it along my under eye. My lower lash line, I guess is what you would say. We're going to add some mascara, and today I'm going to be using the Essence Volume Stylist Lash Extension Mascara, and I'm just going to put this all over my eyes. Now I'm gonna zoom you back out and then we'll do the rest of my face. Okay, so next I'm going to go in with my favorite bronzer in the world. This is the Butter Bronzer by Physicians Formula, and I'm just going to bronze up the skin with this. Okay, so my camera stopped recording, so sorry, I don't know where I was. Anyway, this is my favorite bronzer in the world for obvious reasons, because it is amazing and beautiful. Now I'm going to use one of my favorite blushes recently. This is the Wet n Wild Color Icon Apricot in the Middle blush. This is a beautiful champagne-y, pinky shade with little fine glitters in it. Normally I'm not a glitter person when it comes to my blush, but this blush has been beautiful and I've been really loving it. So I'm just going to pop that on my cheeks as well. Just to make sure everything is blended, I'm just going to take my Real Techniques powder brush, it's just this giant brush, and I'm going to blend everything together. I normally do this step with my makeup. I think it just blends everything a lot better and makes the look come together, just so we don't have any harsh bronzer, harsh blush. Next we are moving into highlight, and I'm going to do the Wet n Wild highlighting powder in Precious Petals. This is a beautiful highlighter, champagne-y gold, and it looks amazing on skin. So I'm just going to be highlighting my cheekbones. I already highlighted my nose just a tiny bit, and I'm going to do the chin and Cupid's bow just because I want to be a little extra. Alright, so the last step for this easy holiday glam is going to be lips. And now I was deciding between two different ones. I'm definitely going to do a red lip for sure. But I think I decided I'm going with Maybelline Siren and Scarlet. It's just this beautiful fiery red shade. So first I'm going to outline my lips with the Essence lip liner. If you've never tried these lip liners, go out and buy them. They're like $1, I think, 99 cents, something crazy, and they are so creamy and wonderful. I'm not a person who loves wooden pencils, but this is one of the best wooden pencils that I've ever used. So again, I'm using this shade to line my lips. I know it's not red. I actually don't have an affordable red lip liner. Okay, and the last step is to put on this Maybelline lipstick in Siren Scarlet. I love red lipsticks, but they are so hard to apply. I feel like with any other lipstick color, you can be off and it still not look off, you know what I'm saying? Alright guys, so that completes my holiday glam drugstore makeup look for you guys today. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope that maybe something in here was helpful or that you got an idea for what you want to do for the holidays. Thank you again so much for watching and supporting my channel. It means a lot to me and I can't thank you enough. I hope you guys have a very Merry Christmas and a wonderful holidays, and if you guys do decide to recreate this look, please send me a picture down below, tag me in it, let me know, or if you do a video, please let me know. But yeah, that completes this video today. Thank you again so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!